Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
So it turns out Pam Bondi had herself a secret love affair going because she just had a love child. It looks suspiciously like a cute little puppy, but don't worry because Christy Nome came right into the room and shot it dead on the spot. We're here to tell you all about it. Welcome to Pub Chat.
Who's been watching South Park?
I had to get that in. It was too funny, man. Oh, God. The credits to the last South Park. We said it yesterday, but if you haven't seen it yet, go and watch that episode right now. Well, when we're done. And but stick around and watch the credits because it's hilarious. Why shoot one when you can shoot them all?
Yeah. That was so fucking weird.
Oh, God. It's probably the funniest moment to me is the credits. I mean, the episode was great, but when the credits went, I was on the floor dying laughing, man.
Just every time her face slipped off.
Oh, man, especially when they were chasing it around. Oh, it's funny, man. You ever seen the picture of her before plastic surgery?
No.
Yeah, she doesn't look the same. It's pretty funny. See if I can find it. Yeah.
But she looks better.
She looks her age.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Yeah, here. Let me get this up here. Oh, God. If you valued my privacy, you wouldn't ask me to deny the stupid things every time. Right? Yeah, here. That's what she actually looked like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What is she in some kind of, program for, victim protection program or something?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Yeah, like they totally rebuilt her. I'm not sure they did it for the better.
Yeah. Change the hair color while they're at
it. Interesting.
Are you sure they just didn't like swap her out for somebody else? The original Christy Nome, knew too much.
Yeah. She's in a Venezuelan prison.
Yeah. Dear me.
Yeah, it gets worse and worse, though. Every time we gather to talk, there's more insanity to talk about. Unbelievable.
I've been missing it all again. Go on. What's happened now?
Oh, there is some secret thing going on. Nick and Isandering just talked about this over on In Time, where the U.S. military is going to be used to go after drug cartels. And they're not supposed to be a police force. So this is, there's all kinds of wrong here. And you got the FBI are actively being involved in the whole everybody left Texas so they can't do their stupid gerrymandering vote. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's funny. That's brilliant.
That's one step away from total Gestapo action, right? I mean, seriously, it doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you're on. If you're an American, you should not be in favor of these actions because once they're allowed to do it to somebody.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, it's like, what was it, the week before, all the Republicans scarpered from Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to get involved in the Epstein files.
Exactly. Yeah. It's unbelievable. I don't think the hardcore core mega group, well, the Fox News people that are now in the administration, I don't think they understand that they have kind of lost control of the narrative, because the idea that they can just call the Epstein situation a Dems hoax and blah, blah isn't working at all.
No.
You know?
Because he can't.
Yeah. I mean, Trump just
can't.
Dad, Trump just tried pulling this in front of Tim Apple and a few, as he calls them, Tim Apple.
Oh, yeah, Tim Apple. Yeah. Oh, he's great, Mr. Apple. Oh.
Yeah. Does Donald Trump know that he just properly praised, except for the Athletics slide comment there, he totally praised a gay man? Because I imagine that Trump wouldn't have been so nice about it if he actually knew that Tim isn't straight.
Isn't he?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was been open about it ever since he took over at Apple. He doesn't go around going gay rights and all kinds of stuff. He's very quiet about it, but yeah, you know.
Is that why they got a big fucking rainbow in the middle of the park?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't give a shit what he does in his personal time. I'm more concerned what he does in his professional time, because I use some Apple products, right? You know, I don't care who you're fucking, Tim, as long as it's not me. All right, buddy. And I mean it with product wise. All right. Well.
Stuff you find out.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know, another day of crazy. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
God, I was at the store 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago. And I got one of those heavy conditioners, like a Moroccan oil you really condition the hell out of your hair with, because it's been getting pretty dry with summer and everything. And I've got it, like I used it this morning, and I feel like I haven't shampooed my hair in 4 days. It's so intense. I couldn't rinse it out properly. It's still there, you know? Holy shit, man.
Is it made by castor oil?
Oh, I think so, right? Or Valvoline, right? You know? But yeah, man, I gotta have to shower again before I go to bed. Otherwise, I'm gonna have one of those, 50s greasers looking pillowcases that's just disgusting when I wake up, right?
Well, we'll just sell it as the Shills Turin shroud. You need to get a bottle of mane and tail. That's what everybody reckons. Yeah.
Mane and tail. That sounds like a pub where you can, hire a prostitute.
It's a shampoo that's designed for horses.
Jesus, of course it is.
Yeah. But apparently, a lot of people swear by it for long-haired louts like you.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that, but
Yeah.
But I'm not going to use this stuff again until I need to. But it does feel like it's going to be awesome once I finally get it shampooed out proper,
Yeah. Maybe if I give you a nice juicy apple and a cube of sugar, maybe I can get you to use the shampoo.
Yeah, that's probably not going to work.
just tap your hoof.
Yeah,
Once for yes, twice for no.
Yeah. No. But I mean, if it's a candy apple and LSD sugar cube, yeah, maybe. No, it really
probably
depends.
keep the flies off you as well.
Sometimes I wish I had a tail just for that reason, you know. Wouldn't have to swat them with my hands. I could just keep drinking, you know, just flick my ass and, you know, fucking flies go away.
Oh dear.
Wouldn't humanity be funny if we all had tails? Think of all the things that would have to change, like underwear and pants, but chairs, like, you know, there would have to be a spot for your tail to slide through, you know. When you're out at like a restaurant, the chairs couldn't get too close together because somebody could fuck with your tail by accident, you know.
Do you think we'd wag our tails when we're happy? Or be like cats and just have like a constant question mark?
I would wag my tail if I was getting a good scratch, right? You know, I'm sure.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Yeah,
rub my tummy. Penis.
So yeah, what the hell have you guys noticed that's going on in the news? Isn't Trump doing some thing to do with like Putler and shit coming up? Is there like some Alaska trip or something going on or some shit?
Oh, God knows.
I'm not even sure. I normally before pub chat, I kind of peruse the news and whatnot, but I am just giddy like a schoolgirl today because of how everything's playing out in my personal life. So I didn't really bother.
Didn't want to spoil it.
Yeah. But hell, I'll give you a quick update. I've been talking about this shit with my son being on disability and his mom trying to sort of intervene and direct his cash towards her and him so that I would have to beg her for things and stuff and whatnot. She's been waiting for me to send in this one last form, so she thinks. But I had already sent it in. So today I went to the mailbox. I can't show it to you because that would be stupid. But I have my son's first disability check in my hand, and literally 20 minutes after I opened it, my ex gets a hold of me. So did you get that last form in so his thing will be done? And I answered her back, yep, it's in. So everything's taken care of. She's going to expect that bank account that she opened with my son to get a deposit in it in the next couple of business days or whatever. But it's already here. Oh, I can't wait. My phone should just literally explode anytime. Because I'm sure after I told her that form was in, I'm sure she would have called the office to say, oh, blah, blah, and whatnot. And they don't just answer right away. They'll have to call her back. And I'm just waiting for her to get in touch and go, it should happen anytime.
Got a next Temu order in. Ready. Ready for the cash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I can't wait for this. I was expecting it to happen today, but she might not get a call back from them until Monday, so I might not get the full, thing. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the texts. But yeah, so he's all sorted, situated. Life is good. No problem. Awesome. Thanks, Oblation. Thank you. Yeah, all sorted. Funny thing is my disability paid me out for him this month. They take him off of mine at the end of the month, but they paid him out at the beginning of this month. So he essentially got paid out twice. I was just going to hold the cash in his bank account in case they go, hey, you guys double dipped. We need some of that back. But in the phone calls I've had, everybody said, nope, it's fine. Nope, it's fine. You're good. So, he's going to put $1,000 of his first check into his savings for later thing that we've got started up for him. And he's going to take the other 500 and whatever they gave him and simply spend it on whatever the fuck he wants. Can't wait to see what he decides. Probably take days, right? You take him to the fucking store and you go, yeah, hey, buddy, do you want to pick something out? You know, we got cash built up for you. Do you want something? And he'll like pick out an apple, you know, or maybe like a little tray of muffins. And you're like, no, bud, like I was thinking like, you know, a couple $100, you know, do you want something cool? No.
Yeah.
It's going to be impossible, man.
An Irish bus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, or that shirt he made me order from Romania.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know? Yeah, I can't wait to see what he, can't wait to see. Should be funny.
So I'm just having a look through the headlines here. The U.S. Air Force wants to buy Cybertrucks for target practice because they may start showing up on the battlefield.
Wow, you'll never be able to see that shiny stainless steel thing hiding in the trees.
Yeah, no, they'll put a pink wrap on it or something, so it'll be hidden.
Yeah, they'll dress it up like Dora the Explorer because you wouldn't be expecting that.
Yeah, good job. They're bulletproof, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else we got? Hey, it's an interesting thing. I've heard mention of this. Former Superman actor says he's joining ICE and backs Trump's immigration crackdown. Is it Dean Cain?
Seriously? Yeah. Dean Cain, the guy that played with the chick with the tits. What's her name?
As opposed to the one without. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Dean Cain is revealed he's joining the ranks of the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. He must have watched, Bloody South Park as well.
Yeah, he thinks he's Mr. Mackey. The fuck?
Would have been my nuts. Yeah. Well, he's obviously got a nut to pay off. Since he's no longer doing Superman, so he's gone and joined ICE.
Thanks to Ian Wilson in the chat, I know her name. He's probably had a nut problem ever since he was acting with Terry Hatcher, right? Swollen nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, she was all right. I wouldn't have kicked her out of bed. But
I prefer the new Lois Lane from the newer TV show with that Tyler Helochin or whatever however you say that fucking last name of his.
Fancy him?
Well, I like her as Lois Lane, the best of all the Lois Lanes that I've seen since Margot, right? Yeah, I like Kidder the best.
I never liked Kiddo. She was weird.
I liked her because she was like slightly spazzy. You know, it was like
she was very, very spazzy.
Yeah,
but in real life too.
Yeah, well. She's the kind of person you expect to find hiding in your backyard or something.
Yeah, she went well off the rails.
She did, man. Totally. Yeah, but I was like, I liked her performance quite a bit. You've got me. Who's got you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's face it. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
They all had great lines in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Too bad Marlon Brando walked away with like 20% of the profits for fuck all.
He was the dullest of the lot.
I know. Yeah. He's reading his lines from a fake baby and all. I mean, seriously, come on, man.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, I never understood. Okay. Oh, we made a promise not to leave Krypton, so the planet's blowing up. And why didn't they just fuck off anyway? Because who's going to tell them off?
I know. I don't get it. There's so much of that story is just kind of like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, you think it was written for kids?
Yeah. Funny that.
I tell you what, Dean Cain has put on the pounds.
Oh yeah. He looks like he's hiding a watermelon in his cheeks.
Yeah. He'll suit the uniform.
Yeah.
The ICE uniform.
Yeah. Why wear a mask though? Everybody will be able to tell it's him by the gargantuan size of his head. I want
Vanilla Ice to join. Ice, ice, baby. Ding, ding.
Yeah, but then everywhere he goes, they would just have to pay royalties to Queen.
Oh, great.
They actually fought that in court, his side, because they put one extra boom, 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 boom into it, and he was like, "Yeah, but we changed it."
Okay.
Yeah, and then everybody was like, "Yes, you took their thing and changed it to make it their thing plus one." I mean, it's just you know. Oh, fuck, that guy was a putz.
Yeah. Where is he now? What's he doing now?
He's on YouTube.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he do a podcast or something?
Oh, I somebody interviewed him to show his car collection, and
Oh, really?
yeah, he had a couple of like, really? You want that car?
Yeah. Typical ex-musician. Yeah, got fucking talent, but I bought some cars with money.
Yeah. But the weird, like, I don't remember what they were, but I think he had like an older Mustang, like an 80s one. He might have had like an IROC Camaro or something. I remember just going, what the fuck? You know? I guess that's what you do when you can't afford a Lamborghini. I don't know.
Yeah, here's my classic 1987 Prius.
That's what
it's a fully spec though, fully spec.
Yeah, spared no expense. You know, it's what's his name? Jeff Dunham, the puppet guy, the ventriloquist.
Yeah,
he's got himself one fucked up car collection. He's got the Levi Strauss edition of the AMC Gremlin.
You lost me on that one.
Okay, so here I can even show it to you.
What is it? Is it like wrapped in denim?
It has denim seats.
That could be quite cool.
Yeah, hold on here.
Hard wearing. I'm not too sure about sitting on all those studs.
Yeah. Where's the picture? Yeah, there's a picture of it there. They're jeans, they're denim seats and stuff, and on the door panels and whatnot. He's got one, that Jeff Dunham. He's got a few other really crazy cars too. Well, he's one of those guys. He's got strange taste for car collection.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a great car, does it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the Gremlin is just ridiculous.
Well, that's the thing. You can have a car collection of of absolute classics, or you can be like the car collector who buys the things that other people don't even consider.
Yeah,
and then your collection becomes much more interesting than theirs because you just bought weird shit.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to a car meet, and there's people there with perfect condition, Austin Allegro or Marina, or a Mark One Cortina. It's like
yeah. Thanks there, Weedwater. Yeah, I was sneezing my head off. I remember when before Felix and I moved in here, we still had the last Porsche 944 Turbo we had. It was an 87. And the person I was renting off of at the time, when I first met them, they were like, "Oh yeah, we have a classic car too. We love the classic car lifestyle." And they had a somewhat rusty 1985 Monte Carlo that was just an old car. Things that even teenagers like, I don't want that as my first car, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are collecting.
Yeah. Oh, did you glitch out?
Still here?
Yeah, your thing is going psychotic red in Video Ninja. You're having a packet loss issue at the moment. Somebody's watching porn at your house.
Keep my packet out. Nah.
Okay.
Not today. Might be.
Nope, you just phased out again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go away and come back.
Okay. Yeah. Dunk didn't restart his computer before joining, so everybody say bad.
Didn't have time.
All right. Oh, the grass I was just rolling totally set my allergies off there. That's why I was sneezing my head off. I must have put my fingers too close to my nose after cutting it up. That drives me crazy. Got that all weird tickly feeling going on. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. I need a tissue. I'm not getting through this without a tissue. Hold on. I know Dunk's gone, so this is kind of stupid, but what are you going to do? Okay, solved. I'm good. That doesn't usually happen around here. Holy fuck, we lost everybody. What are we doing? Oh. All right, there we go. Perfect. That's what I needed. Here, I'll show you this. I bought this today. It's a CBD pot, and holy, is it really nice? It's those really nice, dark, dense nuggets. See if that focuses better. Yeah, it's about good there. It's really good. But it's so flowery when you bust it up, it just sets my sinuses off. Okay. So what else is going on in the world? Yeah, I do need some Kleenex over on the desk. You're probably not wrong there. Clyde's podcast. There's a slight redress of my little setup behind me here coming soon. I'm incorporating a couple of little shelves so I can put a few more things up, little trinkets and stuff that have been sent my way over time and whatnot. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out. Should be cool though. There's just some stuff that I can't put up. And I'd like to. Because it's cool when somebody sends you shit, right? I like it. I think it's really cool. I got to make sure I'm a good boy tonight because normally I have to behave myself on a Friday night because Saturday morning my son's home at like 8:30 a.m. or whatever. And it's the Ukraine show and I don't want to be too hungover for it because that sucks. And my son is got a couple extra days with grandma and mom's popping in tomorrow to visit as well. So I've got a free night. I've already had a couple of beers, so I don't want to just drink all night. So I've got it set up perfect. So after the show, I'll stop, have some nice supper, and then I think I'm just going to kick into like a movie night maybe or something tonight and just be a good boy. He's back.
I'm back.
All right. Sometime. Yeah, you're all green now in your the meter, so you should be fine now.
Yeah, good. Did a full reboot just in case.
I do every show just to make sure.
Yeah.
I know. But I've got OBS running, so, I need to make sure everything's stable, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. This stuff is setting off my sinuses, smoking it, too. It doesn't usually work that way. This is going to be that kind of pot where I have to wash my hands after rolling the joint before I can smoke it to keep myself from sneezing my head off.
Yeah, but all that shit's going up your nose, though, isn't it? No wonder you're sneezing.
Oh, man. No, I don't let the smoke go up my nose. That's weird.
I remember your nose.
We used to call that French inhaling, when you would sort of inhale, but then you would let the smoke come out of your mouth and suck it back up through into your nose and whatnot. It was a thing that people used to do in the 70s to look cool.
But like French. Is that a French thing to do?
I don't know why we called it that, right? French kissing is when you use your tongue when you're a kid. That's what you called it. So maybe you had to use your tongue to shape. I mean, I never did stupid crap like that, you know? I don't know. I remember my buddies always trying to learn how to blow smoke rings. And I'm like, well, after all this time, if you do finally learn, what then? So what? I mean, what? You know, never understood that, you know? You should learn how to play a guitar or something useful. And sit there puffing like a fish, you know?
It's kind of funny that everybody's like learned to kiss by watching movie stars doing it on the big screen. We'll basically just like press your faces together.
Yeah. It's like turning two Play-Doh people into one.
I can't remember where I saw the first French kiss on screen, but I don't think it was when I was a kid. That's for sure.
Yeah. Not Sherlock Holmes in the chat says, I hate the smoke getting behind my glasses. Now that I'm wearing glasses, I know exactly what you're talking about. Definitely. Oh, yeah. You know what sucks? I've only just figured this out. Not these glasses, but these glasses, my dailies that tint and everything. The shape of them, the wind gets in behind them so much easier than sunglasses I would normally wear. If on a windy day, if the wind is a little bit chilly, I instantly am brought to tears because of the wind hitting my fucking eyes. Yeah, I sunglasses, I'm not used. I've never felt that effect, but sunglasses are usually more curved and right? So yeah, I guess,
You see, you're more of a horse than you think you are. You need blinkers.
I wear blinkers daily, man. I live in a townhouse complex full of single moms. Oh, yeah. I wear my blinkers just to get to the fucking store. Oh, man. I'm having a real hard time right now with YouTube Studio buffering really bad, but there's only 2 lost frames due to network lag on my side.
Oh, so I know they were the good frames as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There were the ones that showed my golden tooth.
Yeah, the best frames ever.
So yeah, I don't know if anybody out there, you seeing any buffering? It's not us.
Maybe those missing frames are the frames from the Epstein video.
Oh, I shouldn't have even said anything because now people are going to want to see those missing frames.
People are going to be checking our videos, like counting how many frames are missing.
I wonder if they find the subliminal messaging that tells them to membership up and donate.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those. Donate. Subscribe. Donate.
Yeah, if you ever find yourself thinking Dick Dawson should be the one that inherits everything from my will, that means our subliminal messaging is working.
Wow. Yeah, you can have everything I own, which is fuck all.
Yeah, 3 or 4 debts.
Yeah, there's a big pile of shit here.
Yeah.
My used tissue collection.
Yeah, you want another child to move in?
Oh, dear.
Like your average Canadian parent says, there's always another closet you can fit a child in.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave you my wife in my will and then pretend to die.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, so the parent just up from me, the one that has what I call the free range children.
Oh.
She was out this morning with those kids about 10:30. The little boy, I don't know, he's 3 and a half. He had a sag in his little diaper pants. I swear, I don't think he had been changed since he woke up. And the little daughter is running around naked. She comes under my carport and starts trying to grab at things. I'm like, hey, keep your hands to yourself, you know? And the mom looks over at me with this look. And I said, don't you even dare. She's naked. He needed to be changed 24 hours ago. And you're standing there doing fuck all.
Well, she's putting them out to pasture.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I couldn't believe it. And it's the first time I'd spoken to her because she's such an inept human that I don't even bother. But she gave me the look as if I was somehow in the wrong. Like, your child is kind of on my property. Yeah. I shouldn't have to correct her behavior, you fucking, you know?
But to be fair, you are a man, so, you know, in her eyes, you probably are wrong. That's how it works.
Yeah. And you know, the good parents in this neighborhood, most of us are, we do talk about a few things. I don't let them into my life and stuff, and you know, but I know for a fact that this woman has now had 6 different parents call Child Protective Services on her since she's lived here 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, unbelievable. Like the poor little boy, it was sagging past his fucking knees, and he's trying to run around in this diaper that looks like a water balloon hanging between his legs.
It is so funny with it.
Yeah. You ever seen a what do they call them? A ram, like a male a male sheep, you know, that goes out and fucks the sheep, you know, their shit hangs down. They can't even run without kneeing themselves in the balls. That's what the little boy looked like, you know. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Mexi Girl says, you know, maybe they can't afford them. That's the thing, though. I know she's on disability with the government, and under disability with 2 kids, she's got like 2,000+ coming in, plus each child gets her like a $680 a month child tax credit payout on top of it. And because she's in subsidized housing, she's not paying $1,400 a month for that place. She's paying like $600. Right? Wow. There is no excuse for them not being able to afford anything. You know,
probably why they've got the big 72-inch plasma screen in there.
Yeah. You know? A 72-inch plasma TV would weigh about 400 pounds. You know?
I do find it funny that, you know, you do find an awful lot of people who are like living on the breadline, and yet you go into the house and it's like, oh, you got a TV the size of the fucking wall. it's almost like it's almost like, you know, what would you say? You just no, the word's gone. You know, compensation.
Yeah.
You know, I'm poor, but I'm going to have a fucking huge TV.
Yeah. And you know,
I'll dry my clothes on it.
Yeah. We have a few people here that do that, and they get them through those rent-to-own places where you end up paying 4 times what the fucking item is worth by the time you've paid it off. Oh, it's brutal. I remember a family in Saskatoon from years ago. All of their furniture and everything was from those fucking rent-to-own places. 10 days after disability welfare payments or whatever would come out, half of their shit would be in the pawn shop, and then they'd get their child tax credit checks, and it would all come back, and then it would all go back, and it would all go. So imagine you're paying a massive interest on one of those rent-to-own scams, and then you also have to pay off the interest to the hawk shop.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's just, how could you let yourself get locked into such a losing situation?
Don't know. An awful lot of people seem to be doing that. You know,
yeah.
like, you know, the payday loan things.
Yeah. Or that Klarma thing. You can now go on Skip the Dishes and go, oh, I can order a Denny's breakfast for all of my family, and I can pay it off at, $13 every 2 weeks instead. Seriously, if you're paying off a DoorDash order or something on weekly payments, you can't afford it. Go buy craft dinner and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Buy groceries.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, KK's right. I'd never do rent to own. It's better to just be poor, but with a decent credit or whatever, and a lower rate card and stuff. 100%, man. There's no way. That's just ridiculous.
It's funny though, back in the day though, when I was younger, we never bought a telly. It was always from the TV rental place, like
that was popular in the UK though. Yeah. Like in North America in the early 80s, when video rental places first became a thing, almost all of them rented VCRs at first because not everybody had one.
Mm.
The only people that had a VCR up until like 1980, 81 were people that actually wanted to time shift, like record programs, right? My parents didn't give a shit, so we didn't have a VCR until rentals came along because nobody cared.
Yeah.
I remember I wanted them to get one because the Sunday night racing on CBC in Canada way back when was at midnight on Sundays. And, when I was 15 years old, I'd be out partying and stuff. I didn't always get to watch the racing, right? I really wanted a VCR. And when I was 15, that was 85. And I think that's about when we got one finally, right? Strange, because if you know the stories I tell, we always had technology really early because of the job my father had. But my parents didn't give a fuck for a VCR. You know what?
Took my dad years to figure out how to record something on the VCR.
Oh, yeah. And they always flash 12 because they can't set the clock, right? We actually had the RCA CED or whatever, the video disc player before the VCR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we had that stupid, you had to push the caddy in and it would take the video out of it. It wasn't the laser disc, it was the other one. We had that one, which was really cool,
Yeah.
That's
I remember somebody had a laser disc thing and they had, they were very proud of it. I think they had like 3 discs.
Yeah. Movies were $50 or whatever, right? $60.
Exactly.
Yeah. We had a rental place open up in our little town when I was like 11 years old or 10 years old, whatever it was, for those video discs. They also had videotapes and stuff too, but the video disc, my father liked that idea and he got the player probably for free because of the job he had, right? And that's how I watched
Cat burglar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's how I watched Eddie Murphy's Delirious for the first time. And on those. I remember when we rented Delirious, my buddy Glenn and I sit down. My parents are in the living room. We watch the beginning when the bus boys are playing The Boys Are Back in Town, right? And he's getting off and doing his whole getting ready. And then he walks out on stage and within 5 minutes, my folks were like, we're out of here.
They should have said, you're out of here.
Yeah, no, they didn't give a shit, man. I was allowed to do whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
They used to take me to the theater, sneak me in for R-rated movies, and then they would just leave out the side exit and come and pick us up when we were done. It was great.
Explains a lot about you.
Yeah. But yeah, it was, those were neat. I can only imagine, though, they didn't age well because you see like Tecmo showing those discs now, and it's just all terrible, right? Because they only work good when they were new.
Yeah, there seem an awful lot of people who like to collect them, though.
Yeah.
And they still go for pretty high prices.
Especially some of the more rare ones. Holy man. Yeah. Oh, back in my day, Mexi Girl on the account says, I wish I had your parents. Man, that's what everybody said back when I was like a young teenager. Oh yeah. Well, it was cool. We had a 5-bedroom house with this massive basement, and the place was so big and newer. We could be jamming down in the basement, and my folks would be upstairs in the one big room that they had as a second TV room, and they could watch TV and it wouldn't even bug them. It was awesome. We'd just be down there smoking pot and drinking and stuff.
Like, did he have like a den down there?
Oh yeah. We had the bar that my dad had in the 70s had been handed down to me in the big basement, and we had it all set up, and there was a couple of couches and the band stuff and everything. Like, it was the ultimate teenage. How the fuck did you get away with this situation? Right? It was awesome. Oh yeah.
I always wanted a basement, just for that sort of thing.
Yeah. I was the drummer always had the drums at my house, just because they could usually not even play at their own, right? Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Definitely. Yeah, blacklight posters and the whole bit. No, yeah. I was 14. I could just smoke in the basement, do whatever I wanted. They didn't give a fuck, man, just as long as I didn't bug them.
Yeah. And sometimes they even unlock the door so you can come out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You were like Harry Potter, just living in the cupboard, basically, but in a lap of luxury.
When I was 12, 13, their bedroom was on the one side of the house, and the sunroom off the living room that had the sliding patio door and everything was on the complete other side of the house. And I could literally just come and go as I pleased at 2 a.m. They couldn't hear it. Fuck. It was funny. Wake up hungover at 14 because I got to go to school. Oh, well. I was born to be a musician. That's how I figure it. What am I going to do?
Either that or a teacher.
Yeah. I had an art teacher in grade 7 that would let me sleep under his desk. Fuck.
Oh, was he called Epstein?
Yeah. No, he knew that I couldn't draw. I didn't like art. I didn't give a fuck. And he was a real scream and yell teacher from back in the day. So when the kids would get out of control crazy, he would flip out on me as if I was the bad guy. And I would just fuck off instead of going to the office like I was told. I'd just go hang out in the library and stuff. And he wouldn't submit that I was sent to the office. And, yeah, we had a great relationship. He gave me good grades for the 3 years I had him for art, 6, 7, and 8. It was awesome. He was a great guy.
But what the fuck would you do in a library?
I like the library. Learning, reading,
yeah. All them books and stuff.
Yeah, there was no internet, so right. Yeah. In grade 7,
did they have a good pop-up book selection?
Yeah.
Lots of
I like those. But there was times when I would go to the computer lab too if there wasn't a class on or something. Yeah. Not one of the teachers would ever ask me either. What are you doing here? Nobody bothered. I wonder if he told them in the teacher's lab, oh, I got to figure it out. I can yell at him. He can take it. He just buggers off. I pass him and everybody shuts up. Oh, good strategy, right?
Yeah. We'll try that in our class too.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's when the one teacher, Mr. George, tried that because he gave me shit one day really bad in grade 7. So I just grabbed my chair, stood up, and hucked it at him. Didn't go over too well.
Nah.
But he was really being a prick. Like he was totally being like he was over the line, right? In this day and age, had he said what he said to me, he'd have been in fucking shit, But still, I shouldn't have tried taking his head off with a chair.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't have any stories like that. I was super well behaved in school.
Oh, I was.
Goody two shoes.
Yeah. They tried to keep me off the ski trip to go to Mont Tremblant, I think it was, that year because I did that. But it didn't work out.
I never gave my mum and dad the ski trip. the letters from school. There's a
Forms?
ski
No?
trips. Yeah, never gave them to him. Yeah, because I always worried that they can't afford it. They probably could have, but
wow, that's considerate of you.
Yeah. Well, maybe I just didn't want to go fucking skiing. I don't know. There was loads of school trips and stuff I didn't go on because I just didn't want to put pressure on mum and dad.
Yeah, I went to the Tremblant ski trip that year. That's somewhere in Quebec. Don't matter, whatever. And I got in shit for throwing a can of pop out the hotel window, like 8 stories up. I could have killed somebody, right? A stupid thing to do. And they wanted to send me home. And so I had my dad on the phone. I'm like, yeah, they kind of want to send me home because I really fucked up. And he's like, well, do you want to stay? Yeah. Okay, then I'll say I can't afford to bring you home. And then you'll have to stay. Okay. And that's what he told the school. And the teacher on the field trip was talking to my dad on the phone, and you could see the look on his face looking at me like, seriously, your father can't afford to send you home. Like they knew it was bullshit, right?
Yeah. Let's face it, if they want to send you home, it's their responsibility.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure my mom and dad were like, we don't want them home. Fuck that, right? So
we're not here. We're having a well of a time somewhere else.
Yeah, they're probably in Morocco, right? But I did calm down. I did grow up.
When?
It was what time is it?
Yeah. Is it next week? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Thursday.
Yeah. I have it planned for tomorrow.
You know what they say about great plans? Fuck them. That's what they say about great plans. Oh dear. Yeah, he didn't plan his beer very hard, did he? What's he know about planning?
Oh, I learned all about plans from the Joker in that movie with Batman. Plans don't work out. Don't have plans.
So you didn't watch the A-Team then?
Huh? The A-Team? A-Team? Yeah.
Because they always like to when a plan comes together.
That's true. True.
Usually just building an IKEA shelf, but
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. I did watch that show.
Yeah, me too. Can't remember a single one of them.
You know what I find is the crazy guy, I think his name was Murdoch.
Yeah, Mad Dog Murdoch.
Yeah, he reminds me of Barkley from the Star Trek world.
You know why?
Is it him?
It is him. We've had this discussion before.
Oh, I was drunk then. That's funny.
Yeah.
But that means Barkley is a lot older than I thought he was during Next Generation episodes because actually
it's a few years on him.
Yeah, but A-Team to Star Trek Next Generation isn't actually that big a gap in years. It's only about 8 years, isn't it?
Not really, yeah.
Yeah.
It's how soon we forget.
Yeah.
How old these fucking shows are.
Yeah.
It's like you go to watch a movie and it's like pre-2000s ago. Oh, it's not that old. Oh wait, hang on a minute. It's 2025.
Yeah, exactly. I get caught on that quite a bit now, right? I mean, well, that's not there. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, look, my son.
It's like Star Wars. They're talking about doing a special cinema release of the original. Nobody knows just how original it's going to be, but it's going to be the original Star Wars movie.
Well, Lucas isn't involved anymore, so finally we might get a release of the original.
Yeah, there is talk because they did actually do a special thing recently where they did a special screening of some reel that they found, but so that's coming out next year, and it's like I remember it wasn't like that long ago. It was like the 25th anniversary. Now it's the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
It just catches up on you so quick.
I have to re-put into our Plex server. I have the Star Wars Silver Screen Edition where they found a real set of reels and scanned it in frame by frame and everything, It's so cool to watch the original.
There's a whole bunch out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been there's two main versions that are fantastically old school to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them has the dialogue and stuff from the original mono release because they found a mono reel, but then they've put all the other sound back in from the 5.1 Dolby Digital for people like me who just don't want to watch a movie in mono, right? And that's the one I have. It's awesome. But it's not like, new dubbed effects. It's still the good ones, right? But the speech is clearer in the mono release. That's why they did that.
And hand shoots first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hand should shoot first, damn it. He's the kind of guy who would.
Yeah, get these important things straightened out, for God's sake.
Yeah. Stormtrooper bangs head on door. Hand shoots first. Fuck off, Apple.
Apple agrees with you.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Tim Cook says I'm right. Or Tim Apple.
Tim Cock.
Tim Cock. That's it.
Tim Cock now. Now I know he's gay. He's Tim Cock from now on.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, what we were talking about. Yeah, all the things that they fucked around with. Oh dear God.
Yeah.
Stupid things they put in that bloody film.
Yeah.
For no fucking reason whatsoever.
I hate that. It's funny. In the first versions of the DVD releases of South Park, there's one episode because they do this little intro before each episode, and they always do, this is our favorite episode each time. And there's a part of the interview, and the scruffy-haired blonde guy is like, well, we always wanted Banfas and whatnot in the background, but we couldn't afford it, so we've done a re-release. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, in Star Wars, they didn't fill up Mos Eisley with Banthas. They came up with a new creature, the big long neck, lollopy ear thing, and then just put that everywhere. Yeah. And then for some bizarre reason, had one walk across the screen.
Yeah, and block everything.
Block everything out. I mean, normally you do that to hide a cut.
Yeah, but they added it in.
they stuck it over the top.
Yeah,
and it looks shit.
I know.
It looks cut out, and it's the wrong scale. It looks too small.
Yeah, the first time I saw that, I was like, that's not supposed to happen. What the fuck?
There's no reason whatsoever.
Or when that new song starts playing, and you're like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, what, Return the Jedi?
No. Well, is that it? But in one of the re-releases, they enhanced the song to be unbelievably stupid, and it's like they had the animators from Who Framed Roger Rabbit doing it.
Well, hang on, are you not talking about the Mos Eisley Cantina, or are you talking about the?
That's what I thought I was talking about. Because isn't there a version where they overdo and they put in this big musical number, and it's just like and now we pause this movie for an episode of the Muppets.
Well, they did that in Return the Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Hey. What do we got here?
Someone said, Grunge thing said, and Star Trek in 1, 2, 3. I tried watching Strange New Worlds.
It's so good.
I hate it.
You suck.
Yeah. I find it unbearable.
I find it to be the first. To me, it's the first time that old school TOS Star Trek has been properly watchable, because they're truly sticking to the old school with it. There's been those ridiculous, all of a sudden we're in a child's book episodes and stuff. Like they're
Yeah, I didn't like it. I tried watching the one last night where they fit in this brand new technology into the Enterprise for testing, and it's the holodeck, and you go, oh, for fuck's sake. Can at least keep that fucking holodeck out of Star Trek, because it was so overused.
Yeah,
and I just couldn't watch that episode. I just found it bad.
I was intrigued because of the beginning. I love the guy who plays Kirk in that new series. Right? The guy who plays Kirk in the new series is the guy that's the captain of the ship in the beginning.
Yeah.
I really like that guy. He's underused in this season. It's kind of pissing me off, actually.
It was quite funny in the opening bit where he was definitely playing up the William Shatner style.
Yeah.
But it was just a little bit on the nose, a little bit too much.
Yeah, it was really like, I remember the first time I turned that episode on, I was like, oh, I need beer 4 or later to watch this. I will say I was unsure of that episode, but the way they wrapped it up and did it and kind of like put it in the can as if there's no way we're touching that fucking shit until you fix it, did save using a technology that shouldn't have been there, right? Because
Yeah, I mean, I literally just started watching. I was watching.
You gotta go.
No, wait. I was watching it, then I started skipping it, and I realized I was skipping it so much. There's no point fucking watching it. Because I just
you should go back and watch their first encounters with the Gorn. Fucking awesome.
I think I might have.
Yeah, it's really good.
But I might have stopped watching it as well.
Yeah, I really think you got to go and watch through it. When I watched the first couple episodes of season 1, I was like, okay, it's pretty good. But by end of season 1, I was totally into season 2. Season 1, they kind of do this whole, but Pike's going to die because he had a vision of his future. And it just gets a bit old. But by the time they get to season 2, the show is totally its own. It's amazing. I really like it. I'm a big fan.
There's a great YouTube called Ryan George, and he did a video the other day about, what it's like to have a friend recommend a TV series but it gets really good in season 3.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got to watch 2 seasons of shit before I get to season 3. And then even when you get to season 3, well, it's not that great, is it? Yeah. Okay. No, it isn't really.
I find Strange New Worlds has paralleled the Orville, another one. I really wish that would come back. The first season of the Orville's a little bit too comical at times. But then they get into season 2 and 3, and holy fuck, was that a great sci-fi show?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
They did some really great callbacks where you're watching an episode and you're like, that kind of could it? And then sure enough, it is. And there was some great arcs and stuff that they carried through. It was really, really good. I was surprised. I didn't think what's his name there was actually that good at not funny. But once he stopped trying to make the show funny, it was really, really good.
Seth MacFarlane, not funny. You've been watching Family Guy, haven't you?
I don't watch that show, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, it's about time. I'm just going to check my watch. Yes, you're due a Firefly and Andor nag.
Oh, okay. Firefly, that'll happen Monday, but Andor, I'm definitely,
But that's the intriguing thing about it, because
wait a minute.
I'm a massive Star Trek fan, and you love Strange New Worlds, and I just can't watch it. So me saying, "Oh, you should watch Firefly because it's fantastic,"
scares the hell out of me because it's probably going to suck.
Yeah, you'll hate it.
I remember you said once, as soon as I tell him to watch something, he won't. And that is kind of turning out to be true.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll hate it. You'll hate it just because you've been told it's fantastic. even though everybody else in the world loves it, you'll hate it just because, you're different.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as somebody tells me, "Oh, you're going to like that," I'll fucking prove you wrong. I'm
but it is funny. It is funny how that happens. So one person can enjoy a thing, and the other person can just fucking hate it. Yeah. And there's no, you're not basing that on history of talking to each other about different shows and stuff like that. Because
we could,
you just might not get into it in the same way as I did. Yeah.
There's a funny thing when it comes to comedy. we definitely see eye to eye with like Monty Python and stuff and whatnot. But when it comes to sci-fi, there is a fundamental difference in what we look for in the show.
Yeah.
I don't know what that difference is, but it's Firefly, right? That's what it is.
Well, the thing is, even comedy, there's stuff I like that you hate. You know, I've tried to, show you some stuff, and nah.
Yeah. But there's always going to be differences. But in the core, there is a comedic thing that we both agree on, right? For sure, right? Like,
yeah. What a pity they're not doing anymore. Lazy bastards.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do we have a Monty Python, The Next Generation, with a bold Frenchman in charge, and a Klingon,
a bold Frenchman with a British accent, because I remember when his name was Jean-Luc Picard. And yes. I'm like, do they know he's British? It's just, I do.
Does he know he's French?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That episode where they go back in time because of Data's head and Mark Twain and all that stuff. The landlady, Mr. Pickard. I always thought that was hilarious.
Mr. Pilchard.
Yeah.
See, when he went back to his vineyard and he was hanging around his brother.
Yeah, when his brother beat him up.
Yeah, he wasn't French either.
I know. It's just
where is this French vineyard? Is it in California?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was about as French as nice breath.
Yeah, I like the guy who plays his brother because he's a proper ornery old man.
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember who it was now. But
he just hates everything, and he makes sure that Picard knows it.
Yeah, but he's a classic character actor. I know that.
Yeah. He's probably from the Shakespeare, theater, right?
Yeah,
probably somebody Picard or Stewart used to act with,
Yeah, he's actually doing Hamlet, where Patrick Stewart always he always played Hamlet's third man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mommy, I'm the bush. I get to play the dog.
Yeah. I'm third messenger.
Yeah. That video my son likes, the Romeo and Juliet, filled with the Elton John music. It's garden gnomes doing Romeo and Juliet, right? There's a moment in the story where Romeo finds a big statue of William Shakespeare. And it's voiced by Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so he's like, so can I just go back and get back together with her? And the statue's like, no, that's not how this story ends, son.
I'll have to find the video. Who is it? The National Shakespeare. What was it? What was he? It had a special name, but the Shakespeare Company,
Royal Shakespeare Company.
Yeah, Royal Shakespeare Company. But there's one of those kind of like not tutorial, but a video about them doing performances on stage. And Patrick Stewart. This was obviously made before he was in Star Trek, and I've got to find the video of this because he's like a nobody in a crowd scene, but Jesus Christ, he comes out there and he's shouting at all the people, everything. He's like acting to the 11.
He's the kind of guy that could teach Jim Carrey a thing or two about overacting, right?
Yeah. I need to find that so I can show you that clip. It's just fucking hilarious. It's brilliant.
He does a bit of that when he's yelling at Q in Farpoint, right? He borderlines on that, okay, you're not on stage, Mr. Stewart, and you don't have to project so loud because there is something called a microphone just above you,
Yeah, it doesn't compare.
Yeah.
Does not compare to this clip.
No, I got to see this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here, I got a thing on YouTube here while we're going. So YouTube, I find that the modern algorithm for my recommended feed is beyond useless at this point. I spend as much time clicking not interested, I don't like the video, as much as I do actually watching something. It's got to the point of insanity. And so like a couple of nights ago, I had the neighbor over and we were watching a couple, like, here, I'll play you a couple of cool tunes from back in my day, kind of moment, sharing a couple of like funny tunes from back when. You've heard me play them around here, I'm sure, And YouTube just went psychotic and figured that the only thing I do is sit around and watch music. And it completely ruined my recommended feed to the point where I have spent the last like 72 hours just literally doing don't recommend channel to every fucking band channel that comes up in my recommended feed to try and fix this shit. Unbelievable, man.
I don't want music anymore.
Well, I mean, I don't use YouTube as a jukebox. I download FLAC files and stuff. You know what I mean? I like my music. But I just needed a way of just bringing up oddball shit. And I only played like 4 or 5 tracks for it. It's not like we were up till 3 a.m. having sex and cocaine or something. You know what I mean? And YouTube was just like, oh, that's all he does now.
Yeah.
And the other part that's ruining it is YouTube promotions, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but one second here. As a YouTube creator now, it's not just that we make videos and put them up or do live streams, but we have a tab in YouTube Studio now. Most people aren't talking about this. It's called promotions. And you can pay out of your own pocket to promote your videos to be in the recommended feed more. And that's why you get pummeled with some people's videos these days, because they're paying to get promotion. And in my view of the world, that ruins everything that YouTube was ever meant to be. I should not be getting recommended based on what somebody's wallet size is. I should be getting recommended based on my viewing habits. To me, it's ruining the platform. If they don't fix this soon, my premium membership is gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. You're getting it on a premium level. I mean, it's all right for us, plebs who guys do it.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I could cancel my premium because I'm scared my son will start seeing some of the ridiculous advertisements and stuff, and I just don't want him seeing that shit, right? That's why I pay,
Dad, I want a manscaped.
Yeah, exactly. Dad, I want to shave my balls. No, son, you don't.
What are they for?
Yeah. Are you kidding? Fuck. I do the laundry. He knows what they're for.
Well, did making dirty laundry.
I'm not going into it. But yeah, man. Oh my God. It's so bad right now. It's getting so bad.
I keep getting to recommend this fucking channel called TheShills. I keep saying not interested, not interested, not interested.
That's because you're only ever on TheShills live. So yeah, that makes sense, right?
It just keeps coming up. Hang on. I forgot. Hang on. Subscribe. Donate.
Listen to him. He knows what he's saying.
Listen to my voice. You can only hear my voice. I am the only voice you can hear. Donate. Now.
I'm not here. Only he is.
We'll just put a fucking video out like the Ipcrest file. It's just like, well, like what the Ipcrest file is, but you just have like, turning people's brains into mush and they're just like donate.
Yeah. Kakariki Firehawk in the chat says, "Hey Dawson, as a creator, do you get your own videos recommended?" Yes, but not as much as I should. Funny thing happens, like with the main Shills channel, I'm there for every video because I'm on it. It comes from my computer's OBS, and I'm always in the live chat as well. And yet YouTube will totally bury that channel on me at times, but they're way more nice with this newer one, Shills Live. It's a real YouTube hates our original channel, The Shills. They hate it.
I quite often get like a suggestion for a mix, and the thumbnail is my Bohemian Rhapsody video.
Oh yeah. I used to get that with those parody songs I'd put up, but that channel's gone. So, you know. KK in the chat there. What do you call that high
pitched vocal effect? That one there.
The Gollum?
Squeezing your bollocks.
Yeah, that's a good one. The Gollum.
In my little thingy, it's called the squirrel voice. Squirrel!
So I could be talking like this, and then I lose my train of thought, and I go,
squirrel!
You notice this one is very close to one of the voices from one of the Jackbox games. The evil horror house one or whatever. They use that effect on it. Yeah. I've heard it.
I will take your word for that.
Probably best. Because I'm not gonna fire the game up. Oh, excuse me.
No.
We do have it. We haven't done one of those Jackbox games nights in a while. We should do that coming up. They can be fun. Oh yeah. It's taken me half an hour to smoke this thing. It's really strong. Even though it's a CBD one, you still got to go slow. I guess there's some THC in it. Just enough. Just
a little twinge of heroin.
Yeah. No. But oh my God, I feel like rubber when I'm smoking this stuff because it's so strong. It's really good.
Well, they've got to put something in there to make it a little bit more-ish so you wouldn't go back for more.
Yeah, that's true. I should put some chocolate in. So
I was going to say they're not going to put chocolate in it.
Anything about to come out movie wise? Everybody in the chat or yourself there, Duncan, whatnot, or TV show wise? Anything anybody's excited about? I'm waiting for this season of Foundation to end so I can add them all and just binge it in a day. I was surprised when we got a new season of that show. I thought it was done.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see where they go with it because I thought by the end of the second season they just kind of like
it seemed wrapped.
Lost the trail.
You know, it seemed like they were like, yeah, we better just wrap this one up, right? You know?
I have no idea how much they were following the books by that point. I got a feeling that they just threw the books in the bin. And just whatever.
PJ was saying 28 years later. Yeah, I got that in the Plex server, but I haven't watched it yet. But to be honest, I've never seen days or weeks either.
Yeah.
Right?
Kind of not interested. I'm kind of like done with the zombie thing.
I haven't seen zombie stuff in years, so it might actually be okay to do, right? Because I gave up on Walking Dead in like 7 or whatever, right? I was like, "Fuck this," you know.
I mean, I think the later series is considered one of the better versions of zombie stuff, but even so, it's like, to put it, it's been done to death.
A couple of Mexi Girl and Liam Wakefield in the chat both say Stranger Things. You're telling me there's another season of that show coming? I had no clue.
Yeah, there's another one of those coming.
Wow. Are we getting another Murders in the Building as well, or is that done?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that.
It was pretty popular. I can't imagine those two old farts giving up the money.
We got another Wednesday series coming. Well, you know, some people liked it.
Yeah, Mexi. I'll put days and weeks in or months, whatever. Yeah, for sure.
Years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah. Not Sherlock Holmes Foundation. Yeah, it's based on Asimov. It's a pretty good show. I really like it, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's based on Asimov, but I'm just saying, I'm not too sure.
Oh, no, he was just asking,
sticking to
or
it.
she.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably he, not Sherlock Holmes, right? Because it doesn't say Enola. So,
Yeah.
I got to admit, I like the
never read the
Enola
book.
Holmes movie. She was great in it. What, Millie Bobby Brown, whatever the fuck her name is there. I like those. They were fun. You know, one of those movies I was watching with my son thinking, well, you know, whatever. And by the end of the movie, I was like, fuck, that was really good. That was fun, you know? Yeah. I didn't even realize it was her until after, right? I had no idea. Didn't recognize her at all because she wasn't having nosebleeds and fucking with people with weird powers and shit.
She was in disguise and wore a beard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
David Worley, fuck off.
Will Hay.
No,
What?
Will Hay films. Actually, I do remember the old Will Hay films because I am like addicted to watching this channel in the UK. I say a TV channel it is, and it's called Talking Pictures, and it's like it's run by this little old man, and they basically just put on old black and white movies, and there was a film on today. It made no sense whatsoever, but people in the UK will know because it had a little baby Ronnie Corbett in it, tiny little baby Ronnie Corbett. It's like, fuck, is that him? But what's amazing about watching these old films is you watch them and you just know that, you know, you got all these people all glamorous and everything, you know. Well, they're now old ladies and then dead.
Yeah,
they're all everybody in these movies. They're all dead.
Yeah,
you can pretty much guarantee.
You know, the funny old lady from Are You Being Served, always talking about her pussy. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, well, she was rubbish.
My father was so into British television, he watched On the Buses, Are You Being Served, fucking anything he could get his hands on. That's why we ended up with one of those giant dishes back in the day in our yard, right?
Yeah, no, that was for transmitting to the aliens. Your dad just didn't tell you about that bit.
That's probably where all the cool tech came from.
Yeah.
E.T. just wanted me to have a TRS-80 Model 1. Oh, I'm getting sore. Wow. Yeah, KK, I agree. Are You Being Served was funny. When I was watching it when I was young, I thought it was hilarious. Part of it was just the expressions, like, you know, because the way that Brits react to things and stuff is just different, right? And, you know, you want to go wherever, you know, like just shit like that was good, right? It was different.
Yeah, but it's funny how it's not funny now. Some old comedy stuff like holds up. And some
it's like our show in the morning. It's not funny then either. Faulty Towers is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And you know what? It's funny how it works sometimes. Some of the best absolute stuff, the stuff that we go back and remember with those rose tinted, you know, glasses of old, the retro, the nostalgia. They're never like Faulty Towers. You would expect it to have been on TV for 14 years, not 2.
Yeah.
You know, some of the greatest shows are the ones that we never really like. Who the hell is going to rewatch the entire Big Bang Theory, right? But, you know.
Oh, well, yeah, you just got to put the telly on and it's going to be there.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me grab cigarettes here. I ran out. Hold on.
So it seems you enjoyed that episode of the Big Bang Theory. We got another one, and following that, we got another one, and then another one after that, and then another one after that. In fact, we're going to play it all day.
Yeah.
And not in order.
Oh God, I hate when that happens. Right? You know. What do you mean they have a baby and now it's gone? It's just. You know.
Yeah. Hang on, what's Joey doing in this episode? Oh no, this is Friends now. They just slipped one in
Yeah.
just to make sure you were awake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why is Kramer sleeping with Rachel? What the fuck?
Oh, dear.
But you know, those shows, like most of those kinds of shows, like that 70s show, somebody asked me to put it in the Plex server. I put it in, and you could see it's just not getting any plays, right? The server will tell me if things are popular or not. Nobody cares. But you put one of those oddball shows in and everybody fucking watches it, you know?
Yeah, but that's the thing. When you're talking about Faulty Towers, and that's one of the things that makes it so special.
Yeah.
Is that, you know,
you want more and there isn't.
It really does still hold up today. The other one I've mentioned before is Porridge, about the guy in prison, and it still stands up. It's still hilarious, even though you've heard the jokes 1,000 times. It's hilarious. But
I've heard the jokes 1,000 times.
But there's other classic stuff like Dad's Army. And sometimes you watch an episode of that, and sometimes you're laughing and giggling away, and then sometimes your eyes are rolling.
Yeah.
You go, oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
You know, it's weird how that happens. Well, it's just some just stand the test of time, and some just kind of like slip through.
And I would imagine the average person would get a prediction wrong on what will stand the test of time versus not.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It never plays out the way you would think, you know? Like lots of people make the Seinfeld jokes all the time, but nobody watches that show.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
You know?
I think I've caught it a couple of times late night, but
Yeah, I think I've probably watched 50 episodes and I've seen enough. You know, I understand. It's the same thing every time, right?
I think probably one that you don't see enough of, but probably does kind of like stand up quite well today, would be Taxi.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, it's I would say it's had its dull moments in it, but when I'm thinking about it, actually no, not really. I mean, it's because I've seen a few bits here and there, you know, recently, and you think, yeah, that is still funny. That's still good.
Right.
David Wally says, hello is criminally underrated. No, it's not.
You know, but at the same token, try to go back and watch an episode of Starsky and Hutch and, you know, let me know when you woke up and was the episode still playing or was your TV already off? Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Starsky and Hutch being, you know, kind of like gritty and
it was the shit, man.
Edgy. Yeah. But really, it's like, oh, fucking hell, David Soul's got the guitar out again. Oh,
yeah,
God.
exactly. Yeah. Must be promoting an album. You know?
Don't give up on us, baby. We still got one.
Oh God,
right.
it's like the $6 Million Man. There's an episode when he sings a bit of a love song to Jamie Summers, the $6 Million Woman, the Bionic Woman, and I think he's in key for about 17% of the song. It is so bad.
Yeah,
but then
not necessarily the right one.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but 5 or 6 years later, he actually sings the theme to the Fall Guy TV show, and it's fine. Like they must have taught him how to sing. Because, oh my God, was he bad the first time? Yeah. But yeah, you know, I might jump from an open drawbridge and Tarzan from a vine. That's actually him.
I remember hearing something about that recently. I may be wrong, but apparently it wasn't him.
No, it is. I can hear it in the voice. That is him. I know it for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that they had to sit there and track it line by line to get it right, you know. Right. And they did that before digital. So they probably had to bounce the whole band onto 2 tracks and then use 22 on a 2-inch reel just to get the fucking song done. But he did do it, you know?
Yeah.
It blew me away.
The funny thing is, this kind, the kind of like music you're talking about. We know where like we're talking about David Soul or Lee Majors.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
I actually like that tacky shit.
So do I.
I got a real soft spot for it. And I do to like collect them and put them into an album of just shit.
Yeah.
It's like the the William Shatner albums. His Has Been album. I really like it.
I know I know we've done this.
Yeah, his version of Common People, I think, is still one of the best versions out there.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just love tacky. I actually put an album together, right? And it's called the Disco Star. And I'll have to send it to you somewhere.
Oh no! Did you put the disco version of the Star Wars theme on it?
Yes, and it's got a great. I created a great album cover.
I knew it.
Right, I created a great album cover with someone in the Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi in bikini outfit, dancing with the Death Star in the background as a glitter ball.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And it's full of disco versions of Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Star Trek the Motion Picture. It's like any film that came out at that time. It's like, well, we've got to make it into a disco track, haven't we?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play a game, but at first, MDAO says, would it be appropriate for an autistic 11-year-old? What would be appropriate? I missed a conversation there. If you're talking about the original, I'm trying to scroll back and figure this out. Anybody watch the horror movie The Thing? That's one I haven't seen, so I don't have an opinion. And I have an 18-year-old autistic, so I wanted to chime in if I could, but I got nothing. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play a game, but unfortunately, man's got to see a horse. Man's got to see a man about a horse. I fucked that one up. Be right back. Hold on.
You are a horse, remember?
Well, I'm about to act like one.
What, piss on 4 legs? Now that's frustrating. That's frustrating because I needed him to talk while I was going through my library here. It was my iTunes library. Anyway, I suppose I can't do this right now because I've got to talk and tell you all interesting things. No, I can't think of anything. Yeah. Now, do I search this up? How do I find it? Disco Star. Can I find it? Come on, show up. No. Fucking hell. Right, okay, I'll grab people from the chat. When are you buying that house? I think he's gone on this horse is on a subscription basis. PJ. Lean Wakefield, I put a question mark instead of, is that AI? Ow? Wait, what you talking about, Lewis? Andor. No, we've done the Andor bit.
Yeah.
I've nagged him about Andor.
Okay, so we're gonna have a game.
Yes.
It's Name That Tune, TV show theme song edition. Right? So right. Because I have to play the thing, I don't get to play the game.
Yeah,
but
you know it. Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, exactly. Because I would just, that's like being the one in a drag race that gets to do 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to probably win because you get the launch, right? So the idea will be, I seem louder now. I just bashed my mic around. We'll play a little piece of music here. We'll see who gets it first. We'll move on. I've got a couple of trick ones in mind for you as well. And if all goes well, you'll still be home for supper.
Yeah, but they're all American. I won't get anyone.
No, you're supposed to put yours in the green room. Because I can't pick. Well, I mean, I know a few, but I know ones that everybody's going to know because they're popular, right? I mean, if I put in Benny Hill, everybody's going to fucking know it, right? You know, hey, there's a naked woman chasing a heron. You know, heron. I can hear it in my. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first one. Hey, an A&A, you made it. Perfect timing. We're playing Guess the TV Show theme song. Here is your first piece of music, fellow babies. Get your answers in the live chat as fast as you can. Ian Wilson in with the win. It is indeed Simon and Simon. Good call.
I don't even know it.
Oh, it's a great little tune. I loved this tune when I was younger. I've always been real musical, and I always thought this was like a good little tune. I'll just play a clip more of it for you here, but I don't want to put the visual on as well because we're going to get busted for sure, right? Love that sax. It's a little Bob Seger with that sax in there and stuff, Okay, we'll go to a next one. Now, here, I'm going to fuck with your brains. So, okay, let's see if I can get this right. I've got to get the right one. Yes, okay, here. This should be it. Okay. Oh, not a bad guess there, Mexi girl.
It sounded like it was going to go into chips.
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. Yeah. So I just play. It probably is, dude, because it has that same thing, right?
Yeah, Mike Post probably.
Yeah. So, well, funny you should say that. Because what would be Mike Post's most famous TV theme of all time?
Oh, God, name them. Okay,
in North America, I would choose this one. Right, now, everybody probably knows that's Magnum PI. The theme I just played you, that useless disco sounding song, is the theme from the first season of Magnum PI, but nobody seems to remember that's the case.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Magnum PI's first season had that awful theme song, and then they gave us this one. And if you, like me, are a guitar player, you will also know a fact. Every year, the Magnum PI theme song was re-recorded. Every year, that guitar playing in the theme song is a little different every season.
You can't listen to that unless you've got a massive mustache.
Exactly, yeah. The kind of mustache that literally weighs you down when you walk, right?
Yeah. He got an award, an Academy Award for Best Supporting Mustache.
Okay. Here we go. And okay, next guess. Just that sound is the giveaway.
Yes.
I did that for NANA because he was like, I thought that was Airwolf. I was like, okay, I'll play it for you. Okay, so who was first on that one? Kakariki Firehawk there. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if anybody can get this one. So I know a bunch of you will. One of the greatest TV themes ever in my book.
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying
Sexy Girl's got it.
Yeah.
Who could it be?
The greatest American hero.
Yeah, I liked Hill Street Blues too.
Oh, yeah. Probably the same, Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know if anybody here.
Intro.
But do you guys remember that there's a 2-hour movie for the greatest American hero, the first, pilot episode or whatever, and it's not funny or anything. It's a total drama show based on this teacher with his kids getting lost in the desert and blah, blah. And he gets the super suit. And then the first episode is almost comical. It was such a weird switch.
I thought you were just going to say, and I downloaded the wrong fucking movie.
Yeah, well, I remember when I first watched The Greatest American Hero when it came out on TV, it was like this really cool drama movie. As a kid, he's, learning to, I thought it was great. And then the TV show came on and it was like one step removed from Gilligan's fucking Island, Yeah. Okay, let's see here. What's another one? Let's see if anybody can get this one. I hate it when people upload like blank bullshit into the beginning of their thing. Oh wow, it's not the same one.
Listen to the floor till the end of scream. Driving like the demon that drives your dreams. You're on a hard road, nobody cares. If you hit the brakes, you got to be fast. Keep it in gear, one step, all it takes. You gotta keep
Show you something. This might help. Oh, Ian Wilson in with the big one. It is Hardcastle and McCormick. Let me show you the car scene here quick, the intro.
Wow.
Oh. Watch the car flex. Good call, Ian. Wow.
Yeah, I know the name of the series, but I don't think we ever saw it.
I don't think anybody remembers anything about that show except for the red kit car, the Coyote. Where's the scene? Right here. When the car comes down over the other car, you can see the whole chassis and everything is just flexing. Like that car after that stunt was done. They went on to the next one. That was it, man.
They made a silicon one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, KK, exactly. No way did all that fiberglass survive that jump. Exactly. Oh man, totally. But I was in awe of that car when I was a kid. And when I tried to find a toy car of it and I couldn't, and then my dad's buddy, who turned out to be the guy that helped build the 350 for my Trans Am. I know. But when I was a teenager, he was the one that explained to me that car doesn't exist. It's just a kit car. And he was the one that taught me about that. And I was so depressed. I was bummed right out. I'm like, it's not even real. You know? Oh, man. Hey, we got a super chat moment in from NA for $6.66. Says, hey, I'm trying, but my skirt steak foodgasm is throwing me off. I like that.
Just a hint. Don't call your current date the skirt steak foodgasm, because it doesn't go well with the girls, I don't think.
Yeah. Don't tell her about the pudding after. Just let it happen. Man's got to know his limitations. What's another one here? I mean, we could play like Hill Street Blues and the A-Team and stuff. Everybody's going to get that right away. We need them to be a little bit more, you know. Right?
Oh, I got shit tons of obscure soundtracky stuff, but I get into that.
Let's see if anybody gets this one.
Tired of ordinary television? Don't touch that dial. FCTV is now on
shit.
air. Starring John Candy.
I thought it was going to be more of a theme song. I didn't realize it was the talking one. So yeah, SCTV. Fuck, am I useless at this?
Yeah, gave it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as bad as that YouTube channel I was telling you about. There was like guess the theme tune, and they had the titles of the theme tunes in the scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Or the other ones is can you guess the theme of this movie just from the music, and then immediately show up a picture of the movie. It's like, wow. Yeah. It's like, Back to the Future. Then you haven't even played the music yet.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, my Plex server does this thing where it tries to make a thumbnail of whatever you put in if it can't find a matching movie poster.
Yeah.
So, and I put all the Formula One racing on the Shills Plex server. And so you go to watch the race, and then what do they use as we'll just find a thumbnail for you and put it up? The podium. So you know the top 3 finishers. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You bastards.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Oh,
I'm so pissed the time I did that. I was like, where's that setting? I'm turning it off now.
It's like downloading the episode of Dallas of Who Shot JR, and it comes up with a thumbnail with Sue Ellen with a gun in her hand.
Exactly, right? Or they show Maggie Simpson, God damn, man. Okay, so NA
come out and gave out 5 Shills memberships.
And remember, they were given from the devil himself. Hey, thanks, dude. Awesome. Love me some memberships around here.
Hey, look, pop in. You're not in the green room, are you?
No, not really. I am.
Pop in the green room. I put the my album cover up for the Disco Star up in there.
Oh God, are you kidding?
Yeah, and it's it's classic 70s.
Wow, where did you get such a good picture of her on cocaine?
I have no idea. I just love the Death Star.
My name is Carrie Fisher, and I love the cocaine.
I'll send you that album, though. You'll love it. No, you won't. You'll hate it because it's all disco. But
I don't know if anybody's going to know this reference, but every time I hear that stupid little high voice that I use, all I hear is
Fish heads, eat them up, yum.
you know that tune? Does anybody know that?
no, is that
It's
is
an
that by
actual song.
Is it Rush?
Funny enough, it isn't, but you know,
Megadeth, Quorum,
who the fuck? It's
9 Inch Nails,
I don't listen to them.
4.5 inch nails, 1 inch nails.
Yeah, well, I like the one.
3/4 inch screws.
As long as they don't draw blood on your back, I'm okay. But you know, like they just, you know. Yeah, roly poly fish heads. Who the fuck did that song?
Yeah, where's our Chat GPT avatar?
Here.
You know.
Heads, fish heads, roly poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, fish.
See, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, but what and why and who and when and you know, is there a history to this, or is this like a YouTube thing?
No, an actual band did it. But this person doesn't seem to tell us who it is.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, one person says in the comments, this song has been stuck in my fucking head for 30 years.
Chop your head off. That's what gets rid of it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Dr. Demento.
Oh, that makes sense. There you go. I should have guessed. Dr. Demento. That makes total sense, man. Yeah. Barnes and Barnes. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What a fucked up thing. It's true though. No, it's a thing. TV shows. I forgot about that. That's what we were doing.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. At this point, what's the difference, right?
We are allowed to segue.
Yeah. Yeah. How about
We used to play this game, you know, with the kids sometimes, and it was just like soundtracks, and I just like, you know, I'll have my iPod, you know, just my iPhone, playing random main themes from movies, and I was really gobsmacked to just how quick my younger son was to spotting them and guessing them. He was like really, really sharp on it. It's like, wow.
To your
Here.
faces, you know what I
Here. Just have a giggle on me for a second.
When I look out into your eyes out there, when I look out into your faces, you know what I see? I see a little bit of Elvis in each and every one of you out there. Let me tell you, well, Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everything. Elvis is everybody. Elvis is still the king. Man, oh man, what I want you to see is that the big ease out of you and me.
Elvis.
Elvis is everywhere, man. He's in everything. He's in everybody. Elvis is in your jeans. He's in your cheeseburgers. Elvis is in Nutty Buddies. Elvis is in your mom. He's in everybody. He's in the young, the old, the
He's
fat,
been in
the
several
skinny,
months.
the white, the black, the brown, and the blue. People got Elvis in them too. Elvis is in everybody out there. Everybody's
except-
got Elvis in them. Everybody except one person, that is. Yeah, one person. The evil opposite of Elvis. The anti-Elvis. Anti-Elvis got no Elvis in him, let me tell you. Michael J. Fox has no Elvis in him.
Oh, I should have left this one. The one last line.
Yeah, and Elvis is in Joan Rivers, but he's trying to get out, man. He's trying to get out. Listen up, Joni, baby. Elvis
What an idiot, right? Elvis is in Joan Rivers, but he's trying to get out, man. He's trying to get out.
The thing is, what's interesting about that? When was the last time you actually heard Elvis? You know, pop up on a radio station, pop up on the TV. So it's like, you know, Elvis is king. Well, actually, yeah, he's not anymore. We just don't hear it.
Yeah. Well, we do in our house. We have 2 LPs of Elvis. My son likes them.
Well, that's different because you know, actually physically put it on. But you know, just in general,
I know.
I don't hear Elvis anywhere.
There's a funny part in this song that comes up here. Let me find it. It's worth it.
I don't even see Elvis tribute acts kicking around anymore.
Okay, yeah. Well, actually, we live in a little mountain town. It's not South Park. In the west of the Rockies. Again, it's not South Park. And I have to keep clearing that up. And
come on down to South Park.
yeah, but no, and even worse than that, we have an Elvis festival that's an entire weekend every fucking year.
Yeah.
And
There are
all
people
these
from
Elvis
all around the
impersonators. Yeah. You know, when you get Hispanic Elvis, you know, you get India Elvis. You know?
That's what makes Elvis. That's when Elvis really kicks in and becomes brilliant.
Yeah, because I could do a really good Elvis.
There was like a track I heard years ago, and it was just on YouTube, and I wish I fucking downloaded it because it was like an Indian version of Breakfast Club, you know, Don't You Forget About Me. and it was like Bhangra music and Indian singers, and it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I could literally get us canceled right now by trying to impersonate that.
Thing is, sometimes you just come across stuff on the internet and you think, I need to archive that. And I have somewhere I have an archive of a school band doing a performance of what do they do? It's Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then they go into Jurassic Park. Not a single note is in the right. It's correct. Everything is all. I mean, it's a school band, you know. Yeah. God bless them.
Yeah.
It just makes you appreciate the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra and stuff like that, because it's just so bad. It's hilarious. Yeah, and the more you play, and the more it goes on, the worse and worse it gets. I just like listening to. I'll have to find that again and send it to you.
The train is crashing into the other train head on, and it's just slowly developing in front of your eyes, right?
Well, I wouldn't know because there are so many tears rolling down from my eyes. I can't see it anymore.
Yeah. They had my son in like grade 2 in the little band, and I mean, he's so autistic. He wouldn't play along. And I remember we were at the school to watch them, and one of the other parents leaned over to me and said, "You know, your son's the most talented in the band." And I said, "Well, he's not playing." Yep.
Yes. Yep.
As he's just sitting there, right? He's like, "I'm not a part of this shit."
Yeah. Let's make him the lead.
Exactly. Yeah.
He can do you know, the 3 minutes of silence. John Cale. Wow. Oh, dear.
They had him in the singing thing in grade 3 Christmas thing. And they're all standing there singing their little lines. And you can see Felix's mouth is shut the whole time. And then the song is over and he just walks directly to the main microphone in the front, grabs it and goes, "Hi, Dad."
Hello, New York.
Exactly. Right. You know? It was so funny, man.
Yeah. Did he say, subscribe? Subscribe and donate.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doing that at the time, right? You know, he got that from me just being a musician. He's like, "I'll grab a microphone. That's what my dad does," you know. That's funny, man. And when his grandpa died, my ex's dad, the one sister, his aunt, I guess, or whatever, or great aunt or whatever the fuck, she totally micromanaged the funeral to hell and high water. But Felix, my son, he was 15 at the time. It was only just a few years ago, right? He caught on to the person who was the MC of the ceremony doing it for them. It was almost Hollywood. It was really weird. And he spoke to the guy without telling anybody he was going to. And at the end of, people going up and saying things and stuff, the MC guy goes, and now Mike's grandson, Felix, would like to come up and say a few words. And the family that had micromanaged this to death had no idea this was going to happen. They were horrified that the autistic kid was going to get up and say something. Wow. And he did this simple little, my grandpa's gone. I really like my grandpa. I'm going to miss him. Thanks. And he just stepped off the stage. And heartbreaking. And he was the heart-melting speaker of the whole thing. And if that fucking side of the family had had their way, he wouldn't have gotten the chance.
Oh, dude, he got tears in my eyes.
Yeah, it was really cool. I've seen the video of it because I didn't go, right?
Oh, wow.
There's some on that side of the family who believe my ex is bullshit and actually think I'm a bit of a useless moron. Yeah. So,
well, they've seen the show. But but it is amazing. It takes an autistic child to just
cut to the chase and get it done right. Cut
the chase. Be honest. Be sad, and and just melt hearts.
Yeah. Grandma was with him at the thing. His mom actually ended up having to work and didn't even get to go properly or whatever. But
was she greasing the poles? Was she?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that certain grease. Well,
the lady grease.
Yeah, just showing what a snail she can be.
Do you think they use pole dancers to go around like firehouses just to make sure the poles are nice and stiff? just run a stripper up and down the pole for a little bit.
Yeah. Now she's sliding.
Oh shit! The pole's starting to rust. What's in you?
Acidic bitch.
And all the firemen have just gone through an emergency call and all got herpes now.
Exactly. Yeah, they're all scratching. The pole's rotting away. It's just not a good strategy here.
All right, I'll take back my plan. We won't do that anymore.
Yeah, I called the fire department and they showed up and just complained about crabs or something. This is weird.
Hey, Johnny, put the hose on me.
Exactly. Yeah. Never mind that. I'm on fire, motherfucker. Wow.
How did we get into that?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
I was going to play you another clip from that tune. So here, this is really funny. This shows how far this guy will go to make something stupid funny, right?
People say, what the heck's going on? Let me tell ya. Who built the pyramids? Elvis. Who built Stonehenge? Elvis. Yeah, man, you see guys walking down the street pushing shopping carts, and they think they're talking to Allah. They're talking to themselves, man. No, they're talking to Elvis. 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 You know what's going on at the Bermuda Triangle? Down the Bermuda Triangle. Elvis needs boats. Elvis needs boats. Elvis, 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 Elvis needs boats. Ah, the sailing Elvis. Captain Elvis.
Commodore Elvis.
Yeah, man. People from outer space.
I always play this at campfires.
They don't look like Dr. Spock. They don't look like Klingons, all that Star Trek job. They look like Elvis. Elvis. Everybody in outer space
space looks like Elvis, because Elvis is a perfect being. We're all moving in perfect peace and harmony towards Elvisness. Soon all will become Elvis. Everything, everywhere will be Elvis. Why do you think they call it evolution anyway? It's really Elvis. Elvis.
Well, all I can say, thank fuck he was wrong.
I've often wondered with that song, did he have the lyrics written, or does he just jam and talk and then cue the band to play the chorus? Like, you know, it doesn't sound like it was really scripted, you know?
No, it sounds like it's just like riffed, like, you know, and we'll put it together afterwards. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like a Ted Nugent song when he starts going wango tango and everybody's like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. Just wait for the chorus, man.
Yeah. We probably did better than Paul McCartney than just going doopy 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 doopy. We'll put the words in later, boys.
Yeah. Speaking of which, that's the ending. Okay, here. Hold on. I'm not going to say a damn thing.
Makes a change.
Okay, here we go. Ending. Yeah. Okay, here we go. That's the song. Oh, why is it playing again? That's weird. Okay. Anyway, the ending theme song to WKRP in Cincinnati. Now, let me just rewind that, because the guy's singing, right? Try and pick out the words. Oh, sorry, I muted it because I'm just stupid. Yeah.
Just tell us the words.
Well, I can't. That's the joke. The joke is there is no lyrics.
I got it.
The singer went into the studio after the music was all recorded and just did a blah 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 blah, blah and just kind of like made sounds to get an idea of what the melody should be, and then was going to sit down with the lyrics to the song they had written to do it, and they were like, nope, we're done. And there is no lyrics in that. It's just him making sounds.
Although, ironically, that language has been used in an episode of Star Trek.
Betty Jean in the chat, turkeys can't fly. It's one of the funniest moments in television history when Carlson comes in and he says, as God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. It's just one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Apparently, you've been voted wrong. The funniest thing is Del Boy falling through the trap door of the bar.
That's not true, though. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I remember as a kid, I fucking recorded that song off of the television and sat there listening to it, trying to figure out the lyrics.
Yeah,
and I thought I had some of them.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if you watch that show and you put subtitles on.
Wouldn't that be funny if it comes up? You know,
splish splash blood. TikTok.
Want to own a dog and it's really bright tonight, or it would just come up with gibberish, right?
Yeah, just get ChatGPT to give you the lyrics.
But yeah, when I finally heard the story on how it's actually gibberish, I was so happy because I had tried to figure out the words to that and I couldn't get them.
Yeah. Makes sense. It makes so much sense though.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Well,
for a show like that. But
exactly. Yeah, yeah. But to me, that's the most cool rock and theme song ending to a show that wasn't just, taken from a band who needed the money or whatever,
and boy, do they need the money now.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's one of those shows, WKRP. It's kind of like The Big Bang Theory, right? And I know that's a weird connection to make, but follow me along here. So The Big Bang Theory was supposed to be a vehicle, first and foremost, for Johnny Galecki to be a star in.
Yeah.
Right? But Sheldon,
Jim Parsons,
just took over the show, right? Yeah. And it was the same with WKRP. It was supposed to be a show based on Andy Travis, the program director. And midway through the first season, the writers were like, yeah, that's not happening. You could tell they were just like, no, this is about Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap and that crazy fucking manager you got. Oh, yeah, right? They totally changed it. There's been a few like that, Well, hell, we've been over 2 hours now.
Yeah. Got the meter running.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to have too many drinks because I got to stop and eat. Otherwise, I'm going to be that guy who had 8 beers and didn't have a proper supper, and that's not a good look.
Well, that's all on you.
Yeah, well, it is, and that's why I'm saying. Oh, Mexi Girl says Lonnie Anderson passed away earlier this week. That sucks. That's, from WKRP. I was actually more a fan of the chick that played Bailey Quarters. She was hotter.
Lonnie Anderson. Yeah, she was the hot bimbo, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was the chick in the Burt Reynolds movie where he plays the fastest chicken in the South, the race car driver. And they have a humorous scene about the fact that she's passed out and he's still considering taking her clothes off.
Yes. And they're probably married for about a month, probably.
Well, I think he slept with every one of his leading ladies because, I'm Burt Reynolds,
Yeah. He wait for them to be asleep first.
Well, judging by the movie, it's really creepy when you watch it back now, though. It's like, wow,
Yeah, I bet he was a dirty bastard. He's probably on the Epstein list.
Well, his mustache is anyway, so. Oh, man. So, I think we should probably wrap this up so that Papa Smurf here can go and get himself something to eat, and Papa Grogu is probably going to get himself ready for bedtime.
I'll watch a little few catch-ups videos and see what's going on out there because I've not seen
any videos about ketchup. Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I'm a weird guy. What can you say?
You're just a little behind the times.
Oh, look at you. You're on fucking fire. You're on fire. Somebody get me an extinguisher and put this man out.
Shut up. I have a mute button,
Well, you just witnessed the best joke on the Shills ever.
Yeah, that was like fish sticks on South Park.
No, not the same.
Yeah. So remember, if you wake up tomorrow and find your puppy is shot in the head, dead in the backyard, Homeland Security probably got there and took care of it for you.
Yeah, Dean Kane came in.
Don't worry, Christy, I killed it. Well,
that was the thing, the South Park thing. When who's going to save us? And they had the dog from the Superman movie coming.
I knew as soon as I saw that dog, I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, but that was the first dog to get it, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first.
it
The one thing we know for sure is that in South Park, you keep your dog inside.
Yeah. Okay. Oh dear God.
Okay, so it's goodbye. It's good night for me.
And it's good night from him.
Take care out there, and remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
And don't forget to stay shilly. And don't forget to share, like, subscribe.
Oh, yes. Do subscribe. It makes me feel so tingly.
And donate.
Oh,
Donate.
Yeah, donate your children because they're probably just annoying you anyway, right? We
Yeah.
put them to work. Don't worry. It's all right.
Yeah, Dick's trying to raise money for a car, so we can get some good price.
Yeah, I'll put them on the street and they can sell lemonade.
Yeah, we'll sell them to Ghislaine Maxwell.
I'll get a good $1 per pound. Sorry, that was premature credification because we forgot to thank the team.
We'd like to thank Christy Nome, Ghislaine Maxwell, Donald Trump, and JD Vance for helping us out with the show tonight with all the gags.
And he's so cute when he's short like Tattoo.
Yeah, now get on with the real thanks. Get on with it. Yes,
Yeah, we got to thank the team here. We got Mexi Girl on the Shills account. We got Sheena Caldwell, PJ CNET, Liam Wakefield, David Worley, Jose C, Carpasian The AI Alchemist, NANA.
And Super Chat Matt.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep, that's it. That's your
Yeah.
lot. Get back to the credits.
Is this where I hit the button now?
Yeah, fuck it.
Which button do I hit? Do I hit this button?
Oh, God.
Oh, God, that's the wrong button. Okay, hold on.
That's the
How
wrong
about
button, yeah.
this one? No. I had to. Oh, what just happened? Why are we back here? I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Time, but yeah,
God,
it's
no.
always yeah.
Why
it's
are we
always good to
back
go.
again?
Oh, are we? Are we back?
Yeah, happened again.